Good morning. My name is Dana Lynn. This is our WildFlow experience on Thursday mornings, a prelude to our superfood lifestyle support call. I was reflecting on what we use WildFlow for. And so I want to just, before we begin to drop into our body and use it for whatever you need it for this morning, I thought I would outline a few ideas of how I use it and why it's coming through me. One, to reduce stress. So when we drop into our body and we begin to feel tension in our body, then we can notice how we build up that tension, how we build up that stress in our body, and WildFlow allows us to release it from that place. Two, to explore aches and pains. So when we start having new aches and pains, new tension, new soreness, then WildFlow gives us the ability to learn what that means for us. So we can go to someone, a massage therapist, chiropractor, a doctor, and ask them about our aches and pains, and that certainly has utility. But what WildFlow lets you do is then take any knowledge that's coming to you from outside and begin to understand it from the inside. And so you drop into that ache or a pain or tension or discomfort, and you start to really feel it. Like if you were to have an emotion come up and you just carry on with your day and you push it aside, then likely that's being stored in your body. And so WildFlow lets you go into that ache and pain similar to how you would an emotion and feel it, like really feel it. What is it connected to? What happens when to that ache and ache when you move a certain way? Does it feel good? Does it release? Does it activate some other tension in a different area? Another thing that I use WildFlow for is to move through emotional experiences. So I had a mentor yesterday say that when something happens in life, then she takes a pause, practices dropping into her body. So this is what WildFlow gives us the tools to do. So, someone pulls out in front of us, things are going slowly and you have someplace to be. Like this is life that you can't control, but what you can control is your own reaction to life. And so this mentor said, then I respond from a place of, I should have looked up the exact quote, of how I want to feel. And so WildFlow gives us the tools to practice what it means to drop into our body and respond to life from a place of how we want to feel. So when things are when you have someplace to be or someone pulls out in front of you, then if you have the awareness, you can drop into a place of, I'd love to just be patient and relaxed in this moment. So I'm going to respond with patience and calm. So that's a great way to use WildFlow. And then the fourth is, I'm going to add a fifth, but the fourth is awareness. So all of these three up till now is really developing awareness in your relationship to your body. So it's awareness, but it's a relationship that you have to your body. So WildFlow is enhancing and creating different synapses of how you relate to your body and what you use the sensations that come through your body for. And then the fifth is to begin to trust your intuition about what your body needs. So much comes from outside in. You're looking for someone else to tell you how to eat, exercise, sleep, whatever it is. But WildFlow gives you the capacity to begin to explore what your intuition is saying, what your gut is saying, what your heart is saying, what your cells are saying, and act from there with more trust, with more intuition. And so those are the 5 things that WildFlow is good for. And so let's do it. Let's get into it. So begin to close your eyes, if that feels comfortable for you. If it doesn't, then create a little soft gaze at something that feels comforting or feels neutral. And as you close your eyes, let that be an invitation to go inside, an invitation to notice where your body would like you to begin today. What part of you is speaking to you? And then let your breath be a soothing, exploratory medium for you to begin to examine and contemplate that which your body is asking for. Bring more breath to it. That can be the first movement. The first movement is welcoming your breath. Welcoming your breath to that area. Welcoming your breath to that space, to that darkness. And then from there, begin to move into it if you wish. Perhaps all your body wants to do this morning is rest and breathe. So I invite you to begin to listen and move exactly how your body wishes you to move in this moment. Inviting you to create different shapes to access the edges of you. So that place that speaks to you over and over again, how can you creatively move, exploring all of the geometric shapes that allow you to explore that edge, to breathe into that space. The WildFlow also invites you in that exploration of pains and aches and emotions and awareness. It does that by inviting you to explore your edges. Exploring your edges of awareness. noticing them, breathing into them, accessing them, exploring them. Your breath is an important tool. Your movements can be very subtle. Your breath has the capacity to move every joint. WildFlow invites you to observe connections. Connections between physical parts of your body through the network of fascia and soft connective tissue, blood, lymph. But it also invites you to make connections with how you tense up in response to thoughts, patterns, beliefs, how you respond physically to vibrations and energy in your life. There's so much going on inside of you. This beautiful life of nature that you walk around in is your greatest teacher. The natural world outside of you has so much to show you about how your body works. And what a gift to have a nervous system to connect it all. You may find more balance. You may find more flow, more light. More joy, more calm. I invite you not to think too much. Follow what feels good. Take another minute or so. Continue to find the angles and edges that want to be explored this morning. And begin to slow down your practice. Find a bit of stillness. Notice how you feel after WildFlow. Notice what's different. Shower your body with gratitude for all that it allows you to experience, for all the places it has taken you and will take you. Begin to cultivate this sense of reverence as if it were a sacred plant you were taking care of. Create an intention for how you'll honor it today and this week. And if you journal, feel free to take out your journal and contemplate that. What will be different about your relationship to your body this week? Be well.